little point I wanted to ask.
You also have a bigger question.
So I have a small question about the script of the Holy Quran. I do not know when the verses were numbered, but what I see in our copies of the Holy Quran, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is always numbered as the first verse, whereas the other copies of the
They omit that.
they wrote their own. Is there any reason for that?
Obviously, there are two opinions among the Muslim scholars on this issue. Some say that Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is the regular part of every surah, and it should be counted as the first verse. And some believe that it is not a regular part of every surah. It is to be recited before by way of blessing or exhortation or things, to draw some benefit from this verse before starting the Holy Quran. So those who do not consider it to be a part of the Holy Quran, they leave it out in counting. As Ahmadis believe that whatever is between what to say Alif and Seen of the Holy Quran is a part of Surah of the Holy Quran. In fact, we should say between Surah Fatiha and part. That is a part of the Holy Quran. There again the same would be different. Some people say Mujallatan, between the two binding covers, whatever is we find is the Holy Quran. Some people say starting from Bay of Bismillah to the seam of An-Nas, whatever we read is the Holy Quran. These two things are in fact one and the same. The others say what is between the Alif of Alif Lam Mim and the Seen of An-Nas, that is the Holy Quran. Yet they further are divided into. The major division, as I have just mentioned, is about not only Bismillah but about Surah Fatiha as well. Those who say between Mujallatan, between the two binding covers, whatever is Holy Quran, they include Surah Fatiha. And those who say Bay, they also include Bismillah and Surah Fatiha in the Holy Quran. But those who begin with Alif, although they say whatever is between the Alif and Seen, some among them do not believe that Bismillah is a part. Otherwise they should have started with Bay, not with Alif. So that Alif skips underneath Bismillah whenever a new surah begins. And the continuation thread leaves every Bismillah out like the first Alif did. So we do not hold this view. We say Bismillah is a part of the Holy Quran. And to assure us further that Bismillah is a part of the Holy Quran, not an outsider, Holy Quran itself has conceived of a beautiful device. In one surah, the entire Bismillah is added. The entire Bismillah is added. And from one surah it is omitted. So from where it is omitted, one immediately feels a pitfall, as if something is missing from here. And why? One begins to note that it is so important, yet it is missing. And in one surah it is added. So that even those who thought it was not a part of the Holy Quran, when they read Bismillah outside, yet they know it is also inside the Holy Quran. It is included in the Holy Quran. In Surah Sabah, is it? No, this Surah Sabah. Yes. It is, I think, Nahl or Surah. Number, I'm sorry, number or Surah. It is number, where it is repeated. So, that is, from that I am quite certain. So it is a part of the Holy Quran, and all the book, the Holy Qurans, which are published under the auspices of Jamaat in India, numbers Bismillah is number 1. So, Azan please, and you wanted to ask a question?
Yes.
For tonight?
I can have it tomorrow, sir.
Is it a small question with wrong answer or the other way around?
I don't know, sir. It's all... I can put the question and then perhaps...
Okay, come on. We'll decide that.
Hazur, in one of the Islamic wars, I think it was Jang-e-Khandak, when the Jews, they broke the agreement which had been concluded between Ahmediyya sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Jewish community. The breach of this thing was referred to a Jewish judge who sentenced about 360 people to death. Now, it was a matter which was being dealt with by a person who was, and we rightly believe he is and was the kindest man in this world.
I tell you what, you better refresh your memory on this question tomorrow and come with, not with generalized question, but a particular question, referring to the person who gave the judgment. I think your memory is to be refreshed on this question.
Very good, sir.